Good, you too. This your man Spiel Dog. I was looking at I was watching a interview Tim Zoo did earlier today. Tim Zoo was a good strong fighter. I mean he been doing some real good things in boxing the last couple of years, but he just a little bit too overconfident. He gonna knock Keith Thurman out in this fight to me. Hell, I ain't even completely sure he gonna win it. I'm sure he should. But I don't know, man. You know, Keith like he in good shape. It looked like Keith is serious about winning this fight. Don't like he just a lot of people saying he just coming in the comments saying that they think he just coming to get a check. I don't know, man. That could be true, but it don't look like it from where I'm sitting at. Not the type of shape it looked like he in. I would know more once I keep saying after the weigh in and the media workout, but just off site, it looked like Keith taking this fight serious to me. I'm thinking, I don't know if I'm right, but I'm thinking he could have got more money, Keith, to fight Boots, and he chose this fight, which makes me think he feel like this is the more winnable fight out of the two. And Boots is in his is a more natural welterweight than eh, you know, than Tim Zoo. Tim Zoo is a 154 pounder that in this interview I saw him have. He was talking about he planned on going all the way up to 168 pounds, which lets me know, although he fighting at 154, he a much bigger man naturally than that. And when you just look at the two, just looking at Keith and looking at Zoo, Zoo look clearly bigger. I think the fact that Keith was willing to take the fight, he see probably what I saw too. That Tim Zoo is a straightforward fighter that's strong and got a lot of power and a good right hand and a good left hook to the body. But he also there to be hit, and a dude with 12 knockouts knocked him down flush, and it wasn't no flash knockdown. Dude caught him, coming in. That's a guy that I don't think is on the same level as Keith as far as a boxer. So to it's hard for me to just know Zoo can do everything he said he can do. What makes me think what gives me more more confidence in Zoo maybe being able to do better in this fight is the fact that Keith been out the ring so long. 2 years is a long time to be out the ring. Earl Spence had been out 18 months when he fought Crawford, and you saw how that looked. But Keith is a little bit different fighter from Earl. Keith is not like Earl is kind of somewhat similar to Zoo, coming straight at you and gonna try to break you down with pressure and volume. I don't I don't see Keith just standing right there in front of Zoo taking shots. I think if he take a couple of good shots, Keith would get up out of there and get on his bike and move around the ring, which is why I say he got to have his legs. I think, well, I would like Keith to win, but I think Zoo should win. But the fact that he just gung ho talking about getting a knockout, one thing I've noticed over the years watching professional boxing, especially in the smaller divisions, when you go in there looking for the knockout with good fighters, it very rarely comes. Usually, when you hear dude dead set on set, I'm gonna knock this guy out, it almost never happens because when you go out there just looking for a knockout and you got another guy that's another A level fighter on the other side of that ring, hell, if it come down to it, he can just not get knocked out. Similar to what Mikey Garcia did when he fought Earl Spence. I think after about the fifth or sixth rounds, that's about the sixth round. Mikey wasn't even trying to win no more. He was just trying to finish the fight. I don't think Keith would play that role, but you never know. I do know this. If Keith can't handle that power, he got a problem. If Keith can't handle power, he got big problems in there. But if Keith can handle the problem, then power, I'm sorry, Zoo might be the one with the problem because I think Keith is gonna be clearly faster if he's still the same Keith he used to be, or even close. And if he got a big enough speed advantage where he can get two and three punches off at a time before Zoo get his off, which is clearly a possibility. If he way above Zoo at speed, it's gonna be the fight could get interesting. But I had the same reservations most of the people in the comment section had. The amount of time Keith been out the ring, that's a problem for me too. 2 years is a long time to not do anything and come back and try to do it as good as you used to. It should be a little rust there. Now Keith did say he's been he's had 3 different training camps where he was getting ready for fights and the fights fell apart. Was he sparring? I don't know. But if he been in 3 different training camps to no avail and been working out and constantly sparring, he might be in better shape. Then it may appear because he ain't been in the ring. See, because I thought when Crawford beat Spence like he did, I at least thought Spence was sparring a lot, being that as much time as he had off, but it was clear that he hadn't been once when the fight started. I'm wondering if the same way for Keith, because now if Keith has been sparring fairly regularly, because he's been having all these training camps, and not getting the fights, then I think that the 2 years might not play as big a part. But if all he been doing is doing strength and conditioning and hitting the bag and stuff like that, and not been in the ring sparring with people up until to just now, yeah, that his timing will be off and he'll be rusty. So do I think Tim Zoo go knock the Thurman out? I think he can. I think he could probably knock anybody in that division out if he catch him with the right punches. I'm just not so sure Keith gonna be sitting over there just receiving them like he evidently expecting them to. When I see Tim Zoo talk, I see. I mean, he seemed like he ain't got not the slightest doubt in his mind he knocking Keith out. And don't get me wrong, you need to be confident in yourself. But I would be more, if I was him, I'd just be more so dead set on knowing I'm gonna win the fight. Cause going for the knockout like that, more times than not, person don't get it. Now he may still win the fight, with or without the knockout, but I just know, and I've heard a lot of fighters say, let the knockout come. Don't go out there looking for the knockout, cause usually when you do, you you just you don't fight your regular fight. And truth be told, Zoo regular fight is seek and destroy, but I can't get out my head that dude Terrell Gauchwa knocked him down in the first round. This cat ain't got nothing but 12 knockouts and not as good as Keith. So that give me some pause when I hear uh, Zoo talking as confident as he is, and looking in his face, looking like he ain't got a worry in the world about this fight. And I do see Keith. Keith look pretty confident too. I just keep looking at the type of shape, Keith like he in great shape, and if he taking the fight serious, which it look like he is, I think this thing can go either way. I think Zoo need to just let the knockout come if that's truly what he want to happen in a fight. Because I think if he go out there just gung ho looking for it, he might find himself in some trouble out there. I wouldn't dare say Keith gonna knock him out because it been years since he knocked anybody out. But he damn sure can, because it's possible that if Zoo ain't as good of a boxer as he is a banger, he could get upset. I've only known Zoo to be the dude to come in there putting pressure on guys for the most part, getting them up out of there. I don't have the same respect for his boxing skills that I did his father. Costa Zoo father had probably one of the best jabs in boxing. I seen Zoo daddy beat people up with that one hand. I mean, with that left hand, just beat them bloody with that jab. So I haven't seen Zoo show me that he is the boxer his father was, but his boxer wasn't the banker that his son was. So We'll see what's up when they have a fight. But I do know this: you need to just let the knockout come and not be out there just looking for the knockout. More times than not, that don't end well for fighters when they just have made up their mind. They knocking a dude out before the fight even start. But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, hit the like or subscribe. Till next time, it's your boy Spill Dog. I'm out.